Hello and welcome to Stride Place, home of the Portage Terriers, as we got the Weyburn Goldwings taking on the Pembina Valley Hawks here in Game 11 of the Capital Plains Showcase. It's going to be in the Pembina zone. It's going to be Pierce getting it from the corner, passing it ahead there to Leah Clausen. Dumping it behind the zone, or behind the net. Going to be not even much of a battle there, as Barasa getting it up ahead. It's knocked down by Durr at center. And a chance now for Pembina, getting stick checks, crashing in on the crease. It is still loose here. And Dan Chilla going to chip it out towards center off the boards. Warnick, near side, flipping it in behind. It's going to be Patterson playing that. Can be left behind. That is O'Brien. A shot on. Another shot. That's just gonna bounce wide of the net there. O'Brien. Push into the far corner. Down low pass in front. At the face-off circle. Couldn't get her clean read. Another chance here. Off the post it sounds like. Cox's shot. Almost hitting the straight post. Just on the outside part of it. Little stick checks, and now it's going to be Convery. I don't know how to pronounce that one. And it's going to be the Goldwings here now. Kish dumped it over. Dan Chilla. Going to now be Peck here. Trying to get it more in towards the Hawks zone. Timlin trying to get it past the center. Finds a person. And it's going to be stick check there from Chelsea Madsen. And it's going to be a chance now. Kish on the inside. Back towards the blue line, passing it across. Briska shot. Blocked in front. Trying to clear it looks like was the Hawks, but it's going to bounce back around into their zone. And now it hits the neutral territory. Timlin passing it across. Briska. Timlin going back. Bank pass near side. Kish going to throw it in around the boards. Chasing in after it. It's Peck. Getting checked there by Boyd. Pierce was looking at the blue line waiting for it. Was going to try and spark something. Barasa now in the wing zone. Going to be tipped. Pushed back in center. Manis pushing it more towards the center. Was looking for O'Brien. Doesn't make its way there, but a pass now from Cox. Intercepted by another chance. And that's just going to stay inside the face-off circle. Harms looking for a pass towards center. Doesn't get there. Convery getting checked at the blue line. Puck is at center. And now it's in the Goldwing zone. Nimagiers getting a pass. It's on the stick of Tomlin. A chance now. Backhand forehand scores! Nice setup for a multi backhand forehand. And Skyla McNichol finds the back of the net on Hannah Bannister. It's 1-0 Goldwings. This game starting early. .24 left to go in the first, and we got ourselves our first goal of the game here. Again, Skyla McNichol finding the back of the net on a little breakout. A little scramble now after the face-off at center ice. Convery going to pass it over to Darby. Intercepted and brought back in by the Goldwings. And it's going to come out towards neutral territory. Briska passing head ice. Passing it ahead. McNichol to Doshalik. Tip in front, scores! Todosichuk, I believe, to Durr. And a little tip going, almost hitting the crossbar, but finding the back of the net as well. It's 2-0 Goldwings. We're only 15:57. It's a 2-0 lead here for the Gold Wings. Face off at center. It's pushed out. That's going to be Schnurr with it, dumping it in. And covered by Bannister. Again, the goalie starting in net for the Gold Wings is Macy Patterson. And across from her, tending the crease for the Pembina Valley Hawks is Hannah Bannister. Face off to the left of Bannister though. And the Gold Wings pushing it ahead. Behind the net, a centering chance. Bouncing around, it's loose. Another chance, and it's in! Harper Danchilla finding the loose puck in the crease, and she's going to bury that one right over the goalie. It's now 3-0 Gold Wings. Not even 20 seconds in between, and this game's broken into a 3-0 lead now. And like I said, Harper Danchilla, I believe, jumping on that rebound. It did end up a loose puck, as Bannister not able to cover it. And Danchilla there, right there in the crease to bounce on it and put it in the back of the net. As she's going to lose her balance off the face-off, and it's going to be dumped in there by Madsen. Oh, it was Julia Durr. I thought it was Danchilla. Or this could be the second one. Kept in at the blue line, a shot, tipped and blocked. And it was the third, scored by Danchilla. And a chance now for the Hawks. Trying to cut inside out. Can't. It's going to go into the back boards there behind the net. Bring it out as Barassa. Long lead pass. Working out his zone on the far side. It's going to be Schnurr. Schnurr. Inside out. Again, a shot. Off the side of the net. Schnurr staying with it. Has a pass at the blue line. Doesn't decide to go there. It's going to go behind the net. Kish going in after it. Gonna come out to the near side, gonna tail back there is Victor. That's Steve, sorry. Little battle there as well. Loose puck, it's gonna be the Gold Wings jumping on it. Chance, Pack, finding it to the blue line. A shot here, Johns, making a move, a shot. Blocker save, just by Bannister, another chance again off the pads. And it's covered by Bannister. This time Bannister able to find the rebound. And it's going to hop in the crease under her glove for the cover. Face off going to be to the left of Bannister. Again, the Gold Wings jumping out early here for a 3-0 lead. Face off pulled back by the Wings. And it's going to be dumped in again by Tomlin. A little battle there near side. Just in front of the ringette line actually. Pushed back in, and the Hawks have possession. Steves gonna throw it in near side, bounce off the boards, no icing on the play. Briska throwing it ahead. Nimajir's looking for a pass there to Skyla McNichol. Is the intended pass receiver just out of her reach, and it's going to be an icing. Face off to the right of Patterson. Pembina Valley looking for their first goal here. Because like I mentioned, the Gold Wings jumping ahead with only 5 minutes into the game, and they're up 3-0, and we have 13:36 left to go here in the first. Trying to keep it in at the blue line. Looks like that's Ella Victor. It's a little battle. A little bit of a shove there. And it's behind Tomlin. Tomlin passing it all the way around to Briska. Get to the head. Passing to Nimajir. And we have a 2-on-1. But it's going to be slowed down by Ella Victor. Another chance here though. One time, or a pass across. And Nimajir has had the stick on her puck. Or the puck on her stick, sorry. Had a nice look, doesn't make its way, and it's going to be fired all the way down far side to the Gold Wings zone, and it's going to be an icing. Shots here 6-2 already in favor of the Gold Wings. The only action here is the multiple chances from the Gold Wings. The face-off, though, won by the Hawks. Thrown all the way around. Clausen looking for it. Looking to get it out, can't. And Groenewegen was looking to get it more into the zone. It's still in there just at the ringette line. They're trying to get to the center. It's up in the air. It's on the ground now. And the Hawks looking to bring it out. Rondeau was trying to get out and drive into the net. That was Madsen, I believe. They're battling for it there in the far, or the near corner to the left of Bannister. Trying to knock it loose. This does. It's Durr. Again, thrown around. Dish going in after again. Trying to keep it in. It's still in the ringette line. At the faceoff circle now. A chance. Holding it to the backhand. Looking for a shot. Save made. Rebound. It's covered by Hannah Bannister. The Gold Wings looking again to strike once more. And it looked like might have been going for between the legs. She overskates it and trying to get that shot off. Bannister with a quick kick pad save and a cover. The face-off to the left of Bannister is won by the Gold Wings. Dan Chilla does have possession of it, but they are trying to battle for it to get it out and loose. And it's loose at the blue line now. And Schnurr loses possession, trying to hold it. It's chipped back in. No icing. Boyd trying to get possession and knock it loose. It's going to be Schnurr. Schnurr around the net. Looking for a wraparound pass to the center. It doesn't work. Passing it back to the blue line. Tomlin a shot. Or Tomlin, I believe. Sorry. Another shot in the glove for Bannister for the whistle. Again, Weyburn is breaking out a whole bunch of action here as they are leading the shot department 8-2 already. And we're not even in the halfway mark of the first. And it's going to be face off to the right of Bannister. Up in the air into the corner. And dumped all the way around. Cox trying to look for a lead pass here in neutral territory. Can't find it. It's brought back the other way. Peck. In a battle there. And it's going to be O'Brien on it now. Looking all the way up. Now it's going to be a race. Could it be icing? No, it's not going to make it. Tomlin going to have to throw it all the way around. Now it's going the other way. And it's going to be an icing. Now, again, a great start for the Gold Wings. The Hawks aren't that far behind. They're trying to put the pressure back in their favor and apply it to the Gold Wings. Face-off going to be to the right of Matt Patterson. Little battle, and it's won by the Gold Wings. Tomlin throwing around the boards. It's going to go to Johns there. Going to pass it up ahead. And O'Brien going to read it. Passing it back towards her zone. Convery passing it up ahead and chipped into the zone by Manis. Behind the net. Thrown all the way around. Steve's holding the line. Taking it in. Far side. Looking to go to the center. There's a little bit of a tie-up there. And the Wings are going to be able to get it out. But not for long. Darby passing it up ahead to Cox. A shot on. Save made by Patterson and a whistle. .14 left to go here in the first. And like I said, the Hawks are trying to apply pressure back towards the Gold Wings after letting in 3. That face-up is a tie-up. They're loose somewhere. And it's going to be Nimajires getting it out of there. Victor throwing all the way around. Rondeau trying to play it. Gets beat there. It's going to go off a leg. Shot now, though. A friendly fire, looks like. Briska passing all the way towards the ringette line. And it's going to be the Hawks' possession. She was looking there for Brass. Doesn't make its way there. Delayed offside. Now they're now onside. And now it could be a potential 3-on-2. Driving into the outside corner is Madsen. And it's chipped ahead. Going all the way down the far side of the ice in the Gold Wings zone. Bring it all the way around. That was, I believe that was Briska as well. Trying to go all the way around to the near side. Pass up to Pierce on the far side, looking 5-hole. And that one's turned away with the stick of Patterson. Warnick gonna have to chase in after it as well. It's also gonna be Harms in there. And it's gonna be passed ahead, looking for Nimijirs, I believe. That one's gonna just go out to neutral territory and fired back in by Warnick. Turned away by Patterson again. Tadashik, I believe, was looking for a pass, but it's gonna be in the the Hawks zone. And the Hawks looking to turn it back again. Cox on the near side, looking to get through. She does. As their defender falls, looking for a center. Doesn't make its way to the net. Just sliding through the crease. Fired all the way back, trying to clear. It's kept in by Convery. Popped out to the blue line, a shot. That one's turned away by Patterson, bouncing off the boards. She's going to grab it with her glove and cover it for the whistle. Shots are now 8-7. The Hawks putting up 7, and the Gold Wings putting up 8. And the face-off is going to be to the left there, Patterson. And it's dropped, and it's going to be a tie-up. Trying to get around to it. That's Maness there. Back to the blue line, a shot. That's behind the net now. Cox looking for a pass to the center. Maness couldn't get a clean shot away. That's going to go to the stick of Schnurr. Looking for a long lead pass there to Danchilla. Doesn't make its way there. It's going to have to be regrouped and brought up. McNichol, though. Rifle of a wrist shot. Doesn't find its way all the way to the net. It's held in by Tomlin. Tomlin trying to get past. Goes off Darby's skate. It goes to McNichol. And they're trying to power it through, but it's going to be the Hawks now bringing it up. Manis trying to push it towards the center, or down, I believe, towards the goal line. Doesn't. And they're going to do a complete reset. Victor looks like she was trying to pass it ahead. That's going to be bouncing around and back into the Gold Wing zone. And looks like Hildebrand there was trying to keep it in their zone. And we're going to have icing on the play. So it's going to go back in the Gold Wing zone for the face-off here. Shots are still an even 8-7 in favor of the Gold Wings. 7:18 left to go here in the first. Face-off to the left of Patterson. Back to the blue line. Stevie's trying to play give and go, and it's going to pop out of the zone. Schnurr putting her stick. It's either Schnurr or Danchilla putting her stick in the way to stop it from going anywhere towards the blue line. And we're going to have an icing again, this time on the Hawks. The next game after this, it's going to be game 13. It's going to be between the Westman Wildcats and the Central Plains Capitals. I'll have the call for that one after this game's finished. And it's going to be won by the Hawks, though, to the left of Bannister, behind the board. And that's going to be thrown up ice now. Exiting the zone, it's going to be Hildebrand taking it up near side, shoveling it in. But Briska going to stop that one. And trying to get it out is Peck, and it does get out. Madsen trying to push it deeper in. It's going to go back into neutral and into the Gold Wing zone. To pass over, though, Madsen heading just around Peck there. Sean, it's in! I couldn't really see much of it. I don't think Bannister could either. But it looks like it ends up in the back of the net, and it's going to be Liv Peck's goal. It's now 4-0 Gold Wings. I didn't really see that shot go off the stick there, Peck. But somehow finds its way to the back of the net. 6:24 left to go here in the first. Shots are now 9-7 after that goal there from Peck. And it's going to be a face-off won by the Gold Wings and thrown right back into the Hawks zone. Behind the net. Warnick trying to play it around. It's going to be thrown all the way back in by Exner. A little bit of a battle there again. Warnick getting tied up. Nimajir is getting knocked down, and the puck's going to go all the way down the ice in the Gold Wing zone. And it's going to be icing. And we're just going to see where the face-off is going to be. But we know it's going to be in the Hawks zone. It's going to be to the right of Bannister after the icing call. No team changes for both sides. They're going to keep the same lines out. Tied up, face-off won by the Hawks. Thrown around. It's going to be Warnick. Trying to throw it up ahead to Pierce. Kept in, though, by Tomlin. Boyd going to jump on and pass it all the way behind their net. Harms. Trying to look for a long lead pass. Kind of finds it. Clausen going in after. And it's going to be a challenge. Nimajira's near side drop pass. A shot from Exner. Wide of the net. It's kept in, though, by Tomlin. Or no, that was Johns. St. Johns who held that one in. Sorry for that one, folks. Well, it's going to be Pierce, though, bringing it out to center. Pass over to Darby. And it's going to go deeper into the Gold Wing zone. O'Brien behind the net. Looking for a little bit of a lane. Passing it behind the net. Back to Darby. Darby now getting put up in a battle there with McNichol, I believe. And it's going to come loose. Tomlin passing it all the way up there. Just a little bit ahead to Tana Sitchuk, I believe. Pass over to O'Brien. Looking for a pass. Goldwing's going to have to wait to enter. They were almost offside, but it's going to be Dunn taking it in. Or Durr taking it in. Darby behind their net. Rifling it off the boards. Bouncing back. Didn't bounce that much. But it's going to be a pass from Manis to Cox. Cox going to have to try and beat the icing. I believe she does. But Groenewegen going to grab it and pass it up to Durr. Pushed back in. I believe they were trying to get it out. It's still in. Steve's looking to get it more towards net. Manis going in after. It's going to pop out of neutral territory. And that's going to be, I believe that's Tadashuk, I believe. No, it was Haven Barassa there. Durr banking it off the boards. I believe it got blocked. And I believe that was Brass trying to push it back. It's going to come loose. At center, Victor looking to throw it ahead. Going into the Gold Wing zone. Groenewegen throwing it up ahead. Trying to make a move there with Schnurr. Doesn't get around her defenseman. And it's going to come loose. Rondeau passing it over to Stevens. Or Steves, I believe. And I believe it is onside, but the Gold Wings have possession of it. Briska has an attacker on. Gonna bounce it off the boards and pass it up ahead. Far side. I believe she was looking for Johns, but actually finds another stick. But now it's gonna be Danchilla here, passing it back to Schnurr. A chance now if Madsen can around the defense. Almost does. It's going to go near side board in the face-off circle. And it's going to be Brass throwing it behind for Warnick. And the Hawks are going to grab possession. It's a pass up to Brass from Harms. It's in neutral territory here. I believe that went off Boyd's stick just a little bit. And that's going to go out of play. 2:48 left to go here in what has been a Gold Wing first period to start us off here in Game 11 of the Central Plains Showcase. Shots are 9-7 still in favor of the Gold Wings. Face-off going to be just outside the Gold Wings. And it's going to be a tie-up. Pushed back, but the Gold Wings. It's going to be in neutral territory. Kish, I believe. Yeah, Kish going in after it now on the far side boards. Trying to flip it over. It is loose, so they're not going to do a little scrum there to knock it loose because it's on the stick of O'Brien. It's going to be a pass from Pierce. I believe that was intended for Hildebrand. And it was. Hildebrand off the ice, though. O'Brien going in after Groenewegen. Groenewegen knocked down on the play. But it's going to be Tomlin bringing it in. Tomlin looking for a pass to center. Goes through the skates of Victor, I believe it was. And it's going to be Exner throwing it in. It's going to be pushed back. The Hawks do have possession of it. Manis here near side. It's neutral territory. Going to switch places with Cox. Manis leaves it for Cox. Cox passing over to Steves. Down low for Manis. Looking for the center. Pushed away by Danchilla. And it's thrown up ahead. And it finds a stick there. It's going to be Nimajira's at the blue line, throwing it back towards the zone. Another chance. I believe that was by Nimajir. Then it's finding the back of the net. Annie Nimajir getting a bank pass or something from Presley Nimajir. But Annie Nimajir is going to find the back of the net somehow. And it's 5-0 Gold Wings. 1:27 left to go here in the first. The Gold Wings have the favor of the shot department, 11-7. And we're going to have our face-off here at center. It's a tie-up. It's going to be the Gold Wings getting it, but a little bit of a body hit there. I believe that was Rondeau putting a little bit of a check in there. Rondeau trying to get it out, and she does. It's going to find the stick of Clausen. Or no, that was Warnick. Looking up ahead. It's going to be the stick of Warnick, I believe. And it's out of play. I believe that was Johns looking to get it up ahead. And she can't. And it's just going to end up in their bench. And the face-off now going to go to the left of Patterson. Face-off here. The Hawks grabbing and putting an early shot off the face-off. And it's going to roll all the way back into the Hawks territory. It's going to be a little bit of a race here. Madsen does have it. Going to be throwing it back in. Todoschuk looking for it. It's pushed out toward the far side corner. Banked off the boards for Warnick. And it's sent all the way back. Durr pushing to keep it in. It's going to come out to neutral territory. And it's going to be Johns on it. Johns going to throw it all the way around the net. Madsen going to go and receive it. But of course there's going to be a little bit of battle. It's Pierce who's trying to stop the pass there from Madsen. And we have a whistle here. Brought to you by Can Central Sports and Memorabilia. With 13.7 seconds left to go here in the first, we're going to have a body check, I believe. That's going to go towards Callie Tomlin. And she's going to go to the box. If the Hawks score now, before this period ends, it's going to be a nice little end to the first for the Hawks. And we're at 11 seconds. They're going to look to try and clear it, but the Hawks are going to try and take and capitalize in the skates there. Man, it's going to be held up against the board. That's going to do it for the first period of play. Gold Wings up 5-0 already at the end of one. Shot department, they are also up 11-7. When we come back, though, it's going to be, that I believe is Callie Tomlin. She'll be in the box for the start of the second period. She has a minute and 47 left on her penalty for body checking. But we're going to take a break as we're going to get some time to clean the ice here in the first intermission. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a bit for the second period of action.
Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia offers the widest selection of sports cards and signed memorabilia in the city. For dedicated casual and new collectors, Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia has everything a collector could ask for. Everything we sell is stored with care, and with help from our knowledgeable team, we'll help you find exactly what you're looking for. We carry Upper Deck hockey card brands like Series 1 and 2, The Cup, Ultimate, SPA, and plenty more. So what are you waiting for? Come down to Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Winnipeg's premier sports cards and memorabilia store.
Hello and welcome back to Stride Place, home of the Portage Terriers and home of the 2025 Central Plains Showcase. It's been the first period went all the way for the Gold Wings as they are up 5-0 right now, but they are also on a penalty kill as 13 seconds before the end of the period, Callie Tomlin, I believe, went to the penalty box for a body check, I believe. And if you're wondering how Game 2 is going, there's 4:50 left to go in the first, and it's the Prince Albert Northern Bears beating the Interlake Lightning 1-0. I believe the shots are 7-8, I believe. Yeah, 7-6 actually, also as well in favor of the Northern Bears. But the refs are out, and we're getting the pegs on. Just gonna have to wait for both sides. Going right to left this period will be the Weyburn Gold Wings, and going left to right will be the Pembina Valley Hawks, as the Hawks are going to have to be looking for a comeback here, as again they are down 5-0 just after 20 minutes of play. And it sounds like there's some good old Ozzy Osbourne, everyone wanting to go on the crazy train, as this game is just going to get more intense. I believe, both nets are now on their pegs. The ref's gonna skate towards center. I believe the teams are in their tunnel. I believe I hear Pembina just under us in their tunnel. I believe I hear the cheers and the encouragement down there, getting ready for the second. I'm trying to look down the tunnel there where it says Gino's tunnel. Trying to see where the Weyburn Gold Wings are. The refs are in neutral territory though. I believe that's some coaching staff and the Weyburn Gold Wings coming out of Gino's tunnel here in Portage. As they're hitting the ice first for the second period, leading them out is Macy Patterson, As again, like I said, Gold Wings are going to be going right to left. Hawks are going to be going left to right. And leading out the Hawks, it is Hannah Bannister. As again, we're getting set. The teams are making their way out to the ice, and we're going to start the second period of play when everyone is out on the ice, and we are ready. Making their way to the ice or their respective benches here to start the second. I believe, yes, the Gold Wings are going right to left, and the Hawks are going left to right. The coaching staff heading across the ice here at center. Just gonna have to get them to the bench, of course. And then we're gonna start this second period here. All the gates are closed except for the Hawks dugout, and it is then now closed as we are at center ice here for the opening face-off of the second period. Yes. Darby is in the penalty, or Tomlin, sorry to say, Tomlin is back in the penalty box. I believe there was a Goldwing looking to get on the ice. Called back to the bench because it is a 5-on-4. And they're going to replace, who is that? I believe that's Chelsea Madsen. No, that is Nola Exner, I believe, sorry. At the blue line, it's going to be pass from Stevie's. Passing back to the blue line, it's going to be Darby. Passing it back to Steves. Steves the shot through traffic. Tip in front, and it's covered by Patterson. And she's going to get knocked over by traffic in front. And she's going to get back up, though. And we're going to have a face-off to the right of Patterson. 1:24 left to go here on the penalty to Tomlin. Face-off here is going to be a tie-up. Hawks are going to get possession behind the net. The Goldwings did pull it back. It's going to be a setup. Steve's at the blue line. Trying to pass it down low, can't. Going to have to twist and turn the defense there of Tristan Tadashchuk, I believe. Going to look for the centering pass. A little bit of clean traffic looking for a lane. Doesn't find its way to the net. But it's going to be O'Brien. Passing it back to Steves. Steve's passing it back to Darby. Darby over to O'Brien, a shot! Howitzer just wide of the net and all the way out towards neutral territory and in the Hawk zone. Darby gonna have to twist and turn against Briska. Or that was Dar, sorry. Pierce near side, looking for a shot lane. Gonna drop it back. Harms pushing it back down low. It's supposed to be a pass, I believe, to Victor. It's finding her way to Victor. It's going to be thrown in behind the net. It's going to be, I believe Johns was trying to clear it, but it's going to be a board battle. Looking for another pass there was Pierce. At the blue line now. Centering pass, up in the air, held around, tipped it up. Pierce going into the corner board to grab it, and she does. Looking for a wraparound. Pierce couldn't find her way to the net. It's going to be dumped out, but it's even strength and a tip off of Victor's shot. Going to be sent all the way around. Victor holding it in. Victor throwing it down low. Boyd. A little bit of a check there. It's going to go to the stick of Kaylee Tomlin. After just getting out of the penalty box, it's going to be thrown back in. That's going to be Briska. Going reverse way. And Durr. Going to dump it out to center. And Convery was already there, but it's going to be a turnover. Dan Chilla looking for a breakaway. A shot. Wide of the net. Blocker side on Bannister. Going back. The Hawks do have possession. Convery dumped in just between the legs of Barassa. I believe Barassa does have possession of it. Brass in the corner. And it's going to be coming near side now. It's going to be McNichol looking for a centering pass, a shot. Don't know if that hit the net. But Groningen, I believe, did have the stick, or the puck on her stick. Looking for a pass now. Schnurr looking for a shot. Losing their balance. Just goes wide of the net. Tomlin pops loose. Schnurr throwing it back down low for Tomlin. Schnurr going to go off for a line change. It's going to be chipped ahead. Pass intended for Clausen. Makes his way down the ice. Not enough for icing. Pack going to throw it all the way around the boards. Barassa did have possession. Don't know what happened to it there. Warnick going to just throw it in. Get off for a nice line change. Manis was looking for it. It's going to be a turnover here. Sharp angle shot. No idea. Patterson, no idea where it was. But it's going to be between the legs and whistled down for a save and a face-off now in their zone. We're going to have 4 players change for the Goldwings to the right of Patterson's dropped. The Goldwings behind their own net. Going to be thrown around by Tomlin. And a little bit of a cross-check there, I believe. No call in the play. Trying to clear it around. There is a bit of a battle there. I believe that was Cox that might have lost her balance there. Taylor going to have to back check. It's going to be 3-on-2 now. Nimajir is going to put it into behind the net. Steve's looking to clear it out. Kept in by Briska, who's walking in towards the corner. Nimajir is battling for it, far side. It's going to be Hawks possession, looking for a long lead pass. Intercepted, but it's picked up again. A chance for Manis. Manis couldn't get around the defense there. It's going to be thrown the other way. It's going to be Victor with it. Victor near side in neutral zone. Don't think she can knock it loose because there is a battle going for it. Trying to see what's happening down there. It's going to be brought out by O'Brien. Pass ahead. Hildebrand. Pass ahead now to Rondeau. Rondeau on the inside. Dropping it. And Hildebrand going to knock it in behind the net. And we got a penalty here. It's going to be an interference call, I believe, going towards the Gold Wings captain. It is. We're going to have an interference call to the Gold Wings captain, Nola Exner. And this power play brought to you by Elite Prospects. Or no, it is Movement. I believe it's Movement, Fitness, and Physique or something like that. Performance. That's right. Hawks on the power play though. Convery. Oh, to Darby. To Convery grabbing it with her hand and keep it in. And it's going to come loose. Chance now. If Dirk can get ahead of the defense, cannot. Convery passing all the way around to Darby. And it's going to come out to neutral territory. And Hildebrand looking to get it through. Doesn't. And it's going to be turned back the other way. A shot now. Couldn't see who it was from. But the Gold Wings are going to take out to neutral ice to try and kill this penalty here. It's going to be pushed back in. Pass near side. Pierce going to take it towards center and going to throw it over there to Boyd. Boyd going to chip it in behind the net. It's going to be Barrasso with it. A little twist and turn and looking to clear it. It's kept in. Harms. Throwing it to O'Brien. O'Brien walking in, a shot blocker save made by Patterson. Puck still in the Gold Wing zone. It's going to go all the way around. Barrasso going to try and fire around. Kept in, but just squeaks out after. And not much conversation. But it's going to go the other way. 3-on-2. Manis. Pass over to O'Brien. Interrupted there, but O'Brien going to have possession of it. O'Brien trying to find a lane. Drops it to Harms. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien behind the net. Looking for a setup. Pass to the dot. Save made by Patterson. 20 seconds left to go here in the penalty to Nola Exner. The Gold Wings still up 5-0. Their shot total is 13-12. As the Hawks are on 12 shots so far, the Gold Wings at 13. O'Brien within the circle. Looking for a shot, Pringle shot. Wide of the net. It's going to hit the side of it. It's going to be cleared all the way down the ice for the kill. Bannister going to play it. Warnock going to grab it. It's going to be Schnurr interfering or intercepting that one. Schnurr going to get chirped up. No call on the play. Play will continue. Cox looking to push it ahead. She does. Couldn't get around Exner though. Just came out of the penalty box. Pass up now to Johns. Johns cutting to the middle. Passing it over. Far side there. It's Peck. Air skates. Kept in. Johns. Looking to send it down low. Couldn't get it to Exner. It's going to go the other way, and we're going to have a whistle here. We're going to have a penalty. I believe it's going to be a Gold Wings power play now. Presented to you by Performance, Fitness, and Movement. It's going to be Pembina Valley's McKenna Steves going to the box for interference. Face-off going to go to the right of Bannister. It's going to be won by the Hawks. Trying to throw it around. Can't. It's held in by Barrasso. Thrown down low. Madsen has Kishwiffer. Looking for a pass in front. Almost find its way there to Madsen. Another shot though by Barrasso. It's in the back of the net now after a bounce off the backboards. And finding the stick of Cameron Kish, I believe. And it's 6-0 Gold Wings. Who's going to lead the train? It's going to be Liv Pack, actually. So it was Liv Pack got the bounce off the boards and finds it and hops on it to the back of the net. It's 6-0 on the power play. That power play was brought to you by Performance, I believe. It's going to go back into the Gold Wing zone. Groenewegen with it. Looking to pass it up ahead. Can't. It's going to be Barassa going in after it. Just over skating it. It's going to be... Was going to grab it, but Kish also going for it. Back in the corner there, Madsen. Or Groenewegen, sorry. Trying to knock it loose. It is a battle here for it. Looking for a center pass. Gets it to the low slot. Chipped out. It's going to be all the way out to center. With a flaming peck. And it's going to go back the other way now. Boyd. Just going to shovel it in, it looks like. And it's going to be Madsen? It is Madsen. Near side. Entering the blue line. Trying to put on net. Blocked in front by Harms. It's going to be a little bit of a battle. O'Brien making sure it doesn't get anywhere near. I'm going to hold it behind. It's going to be Madsen, though, dumping it all the way around. Nimajir is going to get it. Dropping it to the blue line. A shot. Scores! A shot by Kaylee Tomlin. Finds the back of the net. I believe that was Kaylee Tomlin. Gonna have to make sure here. It was indeed Kaylee Tomlin. Finds a blue line shot. Looks like the refs might talk it over. Don't know what they're talking about. Oh, they're getting Tomlin the puck. It's now 7-0 on Tomlin's little wrister. Going 5-hole on Bannister. The center ice faceoff won by the Hawks. And Harms is going to throw that one in. Going in after it. Going to be passed up ahead. Nimajir is looking to pass it up ahead. It still hits the stick that she wants. It's the other Nimajir. That's Presley Nimajir has it. Near side. Looking to enter zone. Chips it in. Not going to make it all the way around the back of the net. But it looks like Braun is going to do that for her. Looking for a lead pass out of the zone. Doesn't make its way there. But now it's going to be Pierce trying to clear it. Still can't. They're still trying to clear it. But the Gold Wings are trying to keep it in. At the blue line. It's going to be kept in. And it's going to be Victor now on it. Kept in and offside. A Gold Wing, I believe it was Nimajir's, just a little late to get out of the zone. As Todeszchuk was looking to bring it in. Face off here just outside the blue line, closer to us. It's going to be won by the Gold Wings. Or the Hawks, I believe. Sorry. These names are too familiar. And it's going to be a chance now for the Hawks. Cox has O'Brien with her. Cox a shot. Glove down by Patterson for the whistle. A little bit of a late shove from Barassa to O'Brien. Face-off will be in the Gold Wing zone. It's going to be to the right of Patterson, I believe. Yes, it is. Waiting for the puck to be dropped, and it is, and it's going to be a tie-up. Somehow ends up to the stick of Briska. Manis down low, trying to send it. And it's going to be up ahead. Exner has Durr with her. Just trying to throw it in. Going to make its way almost near the net. And throwing up ahead to Manis, near side. It is kept in. But it's going to be brought out now by O'Brien. Far side looking to get it through. Can't. Durr trying to grab it. Can't either. Todeszchuk going to do it for her. Todeszchuk down low in the corner, wrapping all the way around. Has a pass. And going to hold it. Going to throw it all the way down low. Exner now looking to chip it loose. Does. It's going to go to the stick of Manis. They're trying to keep it in. They do. Exner now looking for a centering pass. No one there. But Johns at the blue line. Going to stand at her post. Johns trying to keep it in. Can. It's going to be Manis the other way. Manis couldn't push it ahead. Now it's going to go over the other way. Schnurr, sorry. Was looking for Madsen. It's going to get interfered with a moving stick there. Conavery. I believe, no, it was Harms. But it's now back in the Gold Wing zone. And John's going to throw it around. It's going to hit off Schnurr. And they're going to have to go in after it again. Pass back to the blue line of Harms. Harms looking for a lane, trying to throw it back down low, can't. It's going to be Madsen sending it up to Schnurr on the near side. Turned over, Hildebrand trying to push in. Doesn't make its way over the blue line. And it's going to try and go back the other way. They're still battling for it here on the near side. Hildebrand chipping it off the board. John's there, trying to throw it in, and Madsen going to throw it in now. Going to be a little bit of a race there. Warnick holding her woman down there. A shot on. That was just wide of the net. It's going to be Barassa trying to keep it in. Doesn't. It's going to go all the way out to the Gold Wing zone. Briska. Little twist and a stop there. Passing it over near side of Barassa. Barassa over to McNichol. Going to be going into the zone. Victor going to go in after and grab it and pass it ahead. Couldn't see the number there. Trying to clear, can't. But it's going to go to the stick now of Kish. Kish looking for a shot. It's going to off the corner board, I believe. Going towards the circle. Trying to push it out now. It's going to be a battle down there. That's going to be Victor grabbing possession of it. Looking at chipping ahead. Can. Madsen there to grab it. They're going to battle for it. That's going to go all the way around now. Looks like it's Harms trying to clear it as well. Can't. Tomlin trying to keep it in. It's going to go out back towards the corner boards and all the way around now. Harms with it behind the goal line, sending it up to Brass. Up to Braun. Braun going to chip it up the near side, behind the net now. Nimagiers, turnover, behind the net. It's a chance, centering shot. Where is it? It's loose in the front somewhere. Everyone going to collapse except for Convery. Everyone looking for that puck, but it's covered by Patterson. 6:41 left to go here in the second. Shots 15-14 in favor of the Gold Wings. The Hawks still looking for their first of the game, as the Gold Wings already up 7-0. Face off to the right of Patterson. That's going to be won by the Hawks, but chipped out by the Gold Wings. A chance now already. Nimagiers has the lead step. A shot, fireable save, rebound. It's loose in front. Looking to cover it somewhere in there under the blocker, I believe, of Bannister for the whistle. Bannister jumping around, trying to grab it. And it slides right under her blocker, as she was still fighting to keep it there. And she does for the whistle. Face off to the left of Bannister, won by the Hawks. Pushed in deep, I believe. Intended pass was for Convery. She's going to have to stay at the center. The battle's there on the near side, trying to get it out. They do. It's going to be Cox with it, passing it up ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien going through center, has Manis with her. And Cox, a shot off the stick, I believe that was of Patterson. Kept in, though. Darby a shot, knocked down by Manis. And they're going to blow it dead. I believe they're going to call it a cross-check here. We're going to have a power play here. This one brought to you by Elite Prospects. It's going to be Sophia Cox going to the box. 2 minutes for a cross-check. And again, going to get us a power play brought to you by Elite Prospects. The Gold Wings on the power play with 5:57. Face-off going to be to the right of Bannister. Puck is dropped, and it's going to go out towards Harms. Harms going to try and throw it behind the net. We're going to be a little bit of battle. It's going to be Durr with it. And Durr circling the dot. Going to leave it there for Totischuk. Durr with it. Couldn't get it. Trying to keep it in. They can't. It's going to head out towards neutral territory. Passing over to Totischuk. Totischuk near side. Cutting to the middle. Going to hold it. Entering the blue line. A drop pass. That's going to be a shot on. Covered by Bannister. The Gold Wings looking for anything else they can keep going to keep the ice in their favor. Haven Burasa, though, making a nice wrist shot at the blue line. but Bannister covering it. Face off now to the left. It's a tie up. It's a one by the goaltender, and it's on the goal line. It's in, and it's in the net. The Goldwings jump on it, and it finds its way just over the goal line, and the referee is going to signal it a goal. It's going to be 8-0, and another power play goal here scored by the Goldwings. This one scored by Tristan Todeszchuk, and the Hawks are going to make a goalie change. Bannister going to come out. Madsen Fro is going to come in. We're going to have, like I said, a goalie change. Madsen Fro is going to come in for Hannah Bannister. The ref noticing it, signaling, and that face-off at center. A little cross-check there from Barnes. And it's going to be stuck at center and thrown in by the Hawks. Going in after it, it's going to be Groenewegen. Passing all the way around to Barasa. Going to Todeszchuk's stick. It's going to be brought out now. Madsen. That's Der Whiffer. Madsen now on it in the corner. It's going to come loose. Let's go to the stick of Steves. Steve's going to get tripped up, I believe. No call in the play either. Madsen, though. Barasa now going to the backhand. Looking for a forehand shot. Chipped away. And the Goldwings going to get a little bit of a line change here. Groenewegen looking to pass it up ahead. And it's off. It's going to go towards the zone now. Madsen looking for a chance. Over the... kept in now. Off a skate of Tomlin. That's going to be pushed around. Kept in there by McNichol. Back to the blue line, Johns. Johns facing the boards, trying to turn towards the middle. Gets denied. It's going to go the other way. And it's going to be Pierce just throwing it over the neutral zone. Across the ice. And now it's a chance again for the Wings. Dropping in. Looking for a shot there with McNichol. Can't find its way through. Trying to head up ice with Cox. Doesn't make its way there. Now it's going to go the other way. Victor getting a pass to O'Brien. I believe O'Brien was looking to send it in. Can't. Back the other way now. We're going to have a delayed offside or something, I believe. And it's going to go back into the Goldwing zone. Patterson going to leave it there for Johns. Going to throw it up ahead. Dan Chilla behind the net now. The Hawks have possession. Looking for Cox. Doesn't get there. Convery there, though. Shot. Off. And a save by Patterson. Cox, though. It's going to be a little bit of a battle. Trying to push it out. They can't. It's going to be in the corner again. There is a delayed penalty here, I believe. And I believe there will be with 3:07 left to go here in the first. The Goldwings going on another power play brought to you by Elite Prospects. It's going to be a body check. And that one's going to go against Casey O'Brien, I believe. Yep. Casey O'Brien going to the box for a body check. Face-off going to be to the left of Froze. It's going to be a little bit of a draw. Won by the Goldwings. Pass over from Briska. Over to Groenewegen. Groenewegen, a little bit of a shot. Save made by Froze. Oh, it is Freeze. It's Freeze. Okay. 2:57 left to go here in the second. And the Goldwings are on another power play. Face off to the left of Freeze. Back to Briska. Briska looking for a pass over there. Groenewegen with it. Groenewegen back to Briska. Or Briska, I believe. Backdoor shot. Just whiffs it. There was Kish. All the way around. Briska going to be able to keep it in. Pass over to Groenewegen. A shot. Making its way through traffic. A rebound. And it's held by Freeze. 2:32 left to go here in the second. Shots apparently 19-17 in favor of the Goldwings. Some extra shots did get added to the Hawks, though. I believe it should have went to the Goldwings. Unsure of that, though. It's going to be a chance. Nimajir is taking it behind the goal line. Far side, dropping it back to the blue line. Looking to walk it a little bit. Groenewegen going to dump it back in. Madsen Gonna hold on to it. Madsen back to the blue line. Groenewegen. Groenewegen, a shot. It's blocked in front by Braun. And Braun's gonna gut it out of the zone. Nimagiers with behind the net, trying to throw it over to Madsen, I believe. And I don't think it got there. But now it's going to be on the stick of Madsen. Madsen with possession, entering the near side of the Hawks zone. Madsen taking all the way around the net. Short pass there to Nimagiers. A drop pass now. Barasa passing it over Tomlin. And it's going to be cleared out of the zone by Rondeau. 23 seconds left to go in the penalty there to O'Brien. And it's going to be a little bit of a battle there. And it's going to be thrown up ahead. McNichol with it, looking to go to the middle. It's stopped there momentarily. And it's thrown back to the blue line area. McNichol now. 3 seconds left to go in the penalty. O'Brien. Turn to the center. And it's going to be Pierce with it. And it's just outside the zone. Pierce going to lose their balance, and there is going to be an offside. 1 minute and 1 second left to go in the period here in the second. The shots have been corrected, and it's 21-15 in favor of the Gold Wings. Face-off in front of the Gold Wings bench. It's going to be a little bit of a tie-up. Hitting the last minute, looking for another chance here. And it's going to come out of the zone and thrown back in by Johns. Gonna come out towards neutral territory. A little bit of a poke check pass to Todeszczuk. Warnick passing it near side up the boards to Pierce. Pierce looking to clear it. It's gonna stay in the blue line. Trying to keep it as McNichol. McNichol, a little bit of a move. Backdoor chance. Not enough on it. But still have possession of McNichol in the center. Chipped off a stick. It was O'Brien's or Pierce's stick. 23 seconds left to go. It's going to be back in the Hawks zone. Nimagiers looking for a centering pass. Goes back to the blue line. A little shot going into the boards. That's going to be thrown all the way up ahead. Trying to get poke checked out. John's trying to hold it in. And it's going to come out. Boyd with 2 seconds left. Going to get stripped up. And there is going to be a penalty there. But that's going to do it for the second period. The Gold Wings adding to their score, 8-0 here at the end of 2. Shots 22-15 in favor of the Gold Wings. We're going to get the ice cleaned up again, and we'll be back for the third period. But there will be a penalty that will be served here starting the third, and it's going to be going towards Taylor Schnurr, I believe it was a trip. So that will happen again in the beginning of the third. And we'll be back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here, G-Show Productions, iScreen or Uscreen, and something like that. Just don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to Straight Places. We're getting the Zamboni just finishing up the ice here. And what has been a Weyburn Gold Wings game all night, or all day long, as they're up 8-0, but they're going to have to kill a penalty because Taylor Schnurr got a penalty just at the end of the period. So it's going to be 5-on-4 for the Pembina Valley Hawks coming out to the third period. Now, it's a great start to a period. Even though you're down 8-0, it's a great way to come back and try and get back into this hockey game. Don't forget the next game here in Stride Arena. It's going to be the Westman Wildcats taking on the host team, Central Plains Capitals. That one will be going on around at 3 o'clock. I'm going to be doing play-by-play again for that one. So after this one, go and look for it if you may. And have a great watch. That's, again, the Central Plains Capitals, the host team, taking on the Westman Wildcats. And that will be coming up at 3 o'clock. Zamboni just doing one extra sweep, I believe. Let's get it across, exiting the blue line, entering the neutral territory. Just heading over center ice in the far blue line now. And making its way to the tunnel. The coaches are coming out here for Pembina Valley, I believe that is. And again, back in the second period, the Hawks did call for a goalie change. Now in net, it's going to be Madison Froze. Or Madsian, I believe that's Madsian Froze. Handmaster was taken out by the coaching staff. And they decided again to put Madsian Froze in net. Across from them, it's still going to be Macy Patterson. Not even letting one single shot go behind her. Has a perfect 15 for 15 shot record right now. And I do see the Pembina Valley Hawks in the tunnel here. They're just shoveling that last little bit of snow off the ice. And again, the Pembina Valley Hawks looking to get something started here. If they're wanting to, they have to do it now, as it's 8-0 in the last 20 minutes of play here. And I believe leading them out, it will be Madsian Froze leading out the Pembina Valley Hawks, I believe. And again, looking down Gino's tunnel, the refs and the home team, Weyburn Gold Wings, will be heading out of that tunnel. The gate is closed here. The Zamboni gate closed just in the far corner. And it is Madsian Froze leading out the Pembina Valley Hawks. And she's going to get ready and put that net over in the crease. Again, Ozzy Osbourne playing over the speaker. I guess it's do or die time now, just for this game for Pembina Valley. And coming out of the Geno's tunnel, it's going to be the Weyburn Gold Wings. Led out by the assistant captain. And Macy Patterson going to her net. And again, it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play for the Hawks here. As like I said, at the end of the second period, Taylor Schnurr, but I don't know what the penalty was, but I do remember she did take a penalty. Froze putting some extra snow into her net, I believe it looks like. On the other side, Macy Patterson just skating around her crease. And some extra gold wings coming out of Gino's tunnel again. The next game here, like I said, is going to be the Westman Wildcats taking on the Central Plains Capitals. That one's coming up at 3 p.m. our time, CST. Taylor Schnurr heading to the box. The teams are at center ice. Ref has puck in hand. Both goalies ready. The puck is going to be dropped here for the third period of action. It's going to be passed over to Darby. Looking to pass it ahead. It's going to be stolen by Durr. Durr, breakout chance, scores! Julia Durr intercepting the pass from Darby, and she's going to take it all the way into the back of the net all the way behind Matsy and Freeze. And it's now 9-0 Gold Wings. And that was short-handed as well. 12 seconds into the third. 12 seconds off the penalty kill. And 12 seconds in for another Gold Wings goal. Whistle's blown. Another face-off. It's going to be won by the Gold Wings and shot all the way down. Now they're going to have to tie it up. Oh, and a little bit of pushing and shoving as Durr going a little too aggressive after it, as Freeze was going to cover it. Face-off will be in the Hawks zone. It's going to be to the left of Freeze. It's going to be dropped, and it was a little bit of a tie-up. The Gold Wings did have it. It's going to be pushed along the boards. Durr in there, and it's going to come loose. O'Brien going to go behind the net. O'Brien looking to wind it up. Lifts her stick just a little bit and loses possession of it. A little bit of a battle. O'Brien going down, and so is Todestruck. It's going to go to the stick here of McKenna Steves. Steves going to throw it back for O'Brien. O'Brien looking to wind it up here with 1:10 left to go in the power play. Hitting center ice is Cox. Cox has Manus Whiffer. Cox still going to take it in. Trying to shovel it out. Still in the zone. Manus now. In the far near side corner. I believe she was trying to get back to Warnock, but it's going to be dumped in by Peck. And Peck also going to chase in after it. Harm's going to have to be careful. She's going to have to throw it behind her. It's kept in though. Chance now. Exner's shot. Or McNichol. Sorry about that. A chance now looking for a backdoor shot. Off the crossbar in the crease. And a little bit of help there from Michaela Warnock to give it to Freeze for the whistle. 31 seconds left in the penalty to Taylor Schnurr, brought to you by Terrico. Face-off going to be to the left of Freeze. And there is 6 Gold Wings on the ice now. I guess they were going to have a line change. And they're going to have to change centerman here. Peck going to take the draw now. And the Hawks have possession of it. Trying to skate through center ice to do. They're across the red line, going into the blue line. Hildebrand leaving out the blue line. Trying to take that on net. Convery. And it's going to be chopped loose. McNichol has Peck Whiffer. McNichol going to turn back towards the blue line. Looking to pass it there to Tomlin. And they're going to call that one offside. Johns almost had it just on the blue line. I guess it just hopped over her stick. And they're going to have to call it an offside. Face off just in front of the Hawks bench. 8 seconds left in the penalty there to Taylor Schnurr. And it's going to be a little bit of a whiff here on a pass. The Hawks are going to grab that. Hildebrand going in after it. Going to go to even strengths now. A little bit of a battle there and a little bit of a hit. Almost like a light one there to Hildebrand. Exner looking to push it around. It's going to come loose. Exner going to put it all the way around to the ringette line on the far side. Does make its way all the way out. Kish trying to get it out. And John's on the near side. I'm going to cut towards the middle and pass it all the way over to Schnurr. Schnurr going to bring it up ice here. Cutting towards the middle, bringing it over the line, looking for a little bit of a dangle. And a shot. And that's going to be grabbed by Freeze. And she's going to save it for the whistle. 24-15, the shots in favor of the Gold Wings. 17:23 left to go here in the third. Face off to the right of Freeze. Won by the Gold Wings. Drop down to the blue line from Schnurr. It's going to be thrown back in by Barassa. It's a little bit of a behind the net battle. Madsen in there trying to knock it loose. And so is Schnurr. In the center! A shot off the post! As Harper Danchilla had a really good opportunity. Just brings it off the iron. Kept in by Barassa. All the way behind the net. There's a Gold Wing there. It's Madsen looking for a chance. A pass, I believe. She was looking for the center. Back door. Going to go into the low slot. Danchilla leaves it there. Danchilla now a shot looking 5-hole, I believe, with Schnurr. That's going to be thrown all the way around to the near side. Going to try and be chipped out by Pierce. Doesn't make its way out. and trying to get it out. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire. Is that going to go off Rondeau's helmet? And it's going to be grabbed here now by Victor. Victor going to try and take it up far side. Play's going to be onside. Going to be chased by Pierce. It's going to be thrown. And it's going to be grabbed by O'Brien. O'Brien a shot off a shin in front. Loose in the middle of the face-off circle. And it's going to be thrown out by Danchilla. Trying to get it out. And it's kept in by Warnick. Thrown all the way around. Barassa going in after it. So is O'Brien. O'Brien able to make a little bit of a move. Penalty on the play. And that's going to do it for the even strength for now. And it's going to be a power play brought to you by Terrico. Terrico power play. And it's going to be that's going to be Haven Barassa in the box now. Shots 24-15 now in favor of the Hawks still. Face off to the right of Patterson. A little bit of a drop. It's back to the blue line for Harms. Harms was going to go back towards the blue line. Shot there by O'Brien off the blocker of Patterson. Back to the blue line, Harms. Harms going to push it in towards the corner. Going to get a lucky bounce almost towards the center of the goal line. It's Cox on it now behind the net. Thrown back to O'Brien. O'Brien going to walk with it. Was going to drop it for Harms. She does. A little bit of a stop there by McNichol though. And it's going to be thrown all the way down the ice. Nimagier is going in after it. Thrown out there by Warnick. Up ahead, Cox. Rister off the blocker of Patterson. And behind the net, Johns now with it. It's going to be cleared out of the zone again by Nimagiers. And they're going to have a new skater going after it. Darby with it. Looking to pass it all the way up to Convery. Convery going to take it off the board. Center ice pass. Has Cox. Or Boyd, I believe, sorry. Patterson going to stop it from the little dump and chase there from Boyd for the whistle. 49 seconds left to go in the Haven Barassa penalty. Brought to you by Terrico. Face off to the left of Patterson. And pushed all the way out of the zone. Darby going to go in after it. And also the Gold Wings number 8, Chelsea Madsen, going in after it as well. Going to put a board battle, try and put a stop to their plans to get it out towards their line. A tip in front from a shot there from Briska. Pass up to Boyd near side. Going to send it all the way across. It's going to come out of the blue line. They're going to call it onside. The Gold Wings are going to go in after it. Again, 15 seconds in the Barassa penalty now. It's going to be pushed all the way to the nearest far side. Nimagiers with it. And Nimagiers in the corner getting checked. And it's going to come loose. Off a skate in front. I believe that was Johns. And we're back to even strengths now. A little bit of a check there. Briska is going to take a fall. And it's going to go to the stick of Johns. Johns just going to flip it in. Doesn't make its way all the way that far. And Convery going to throw it out towards neutral territory. It's just crossing the blue line. It's going to be Tomlin throwing it over to Todischuk. Inside the zone, Todischuk on it now on the near side. Has Tomlin there at the blue line if she needs. It's going to be a bit of a battle though in the boards. And it's going to go all the way around the boards. Victor with it. And now it's actually going to be Steves behind the net, throwing it all the way around. A little bit of miscommunication kept in by Tomlin. Tomlin a shot. Almost a tip in front. Going off Steve's stick. That's going to be thrown behind the net for Exner. Looking to center it. And it's going to go to the stick of the Hawks. And that's going to be Victor on it. Trying to get it through. A little bit of miscommunication. Victor going to have it now. Victor in her own territory, looking to set it up. Throws it off the boards. No offside, so Pierce going to go in after it. And it's going to be winded up there by Groenewegen. I don't know if I'm saying that right again. But now at center ice, Pierce with it. Going to call an onside play. Pierce just going to throw it in. Going in after it's O'Brien. The Ford O'Brien. And that's going to go out of play. A little bit of shoving there from... I can see, I knew O'Brien was getting shoved. I don't know by who, though. But we're going to have a whistle at 12:25 as the puck is out of play. Face off to the right at Patterson. A little bit of a scrum. Won by the Hawks. Warnick a shot wide of the net. Harm's going to go in after it, leaving the blue line. Cox now in the corner. Looking for a pass. Looking for a pass to Warnick. Doesn't make its way there. It stops just in front of the crease. Cox still on it. Kish trying to get it out. It's a flip in by Warnick. All the way to the other side. It's going to come out to center. Looking to get something started with O'Brien. And it's going to get poke checked there by Kish. And it's going to go all the way around the boards. And all the way out to the Gold Wing zone. No icing on the play. So it's going to leave Haven Bourassa to have to wind it up. Going to skate behind her own net. Was looking to take it near side. Doesn't. Puts it all the way to the far side. It's going to be passed all the way to the near side though for Kish. Kish trying to chip it around. A little bit of a bouncing puck. She's going to keep it in. And it's going to be thrown out to the near side boards. It's going to be looking for Clausen. Clausen, I believe she was trying to pass. Can't do it there. It was Darby with a pass over and it's intercepted. Chance now again. It's Tomlin. Tomlin with it skating to the outside. It's Tomlin in the corner looking for a middle pass. Again, Darby there to stop that. And it's thrown all the way out towards center again by Darby. Johns going to chip it in just off the boards there. Convery going to throw it the other way for Darby. Darby looking for a pass up the near side boards. Doesn't make its way there. Madsen with it. Look for a chance. Doesn't make its way there to the net. And it's back at center ice. John's going to shoot it back in on the near far side. Dan Chilla going in after it. It's going to be flipped, and it's going to go off the boards. And out to neutral territory. Possible chance. Warnick going in after it. It's pass off the boards. It's going to be left there. Looks like Briscoe wanted a little drop pass to Durr. And they're going to call it icing, even though Patterson came out of her crease to play it. 10:19 left to go here in the third. Shots 24-17 in favor of the Gold Wings. The next game here on gshowproductions.uscreen.io will be at 3 o'clock, where it's the Westman Wildcats taking on the Central Plains Capitals. That will be on just 15 minutes after this game finishes here, I believe, and it's going to be thrown around. Exeter going to go in behind the net. Has it pass in front. The slot shot. Save rebound. Freeze going to have to turn behind her, fall on her blocker side arm, and cover it as it's right in behind her. But she finds it for the cover. A little bit of a change here as well for the Hawks. And face-off's going to go to the right of Freeze. Hawks still looking for something to, or a little bit of something at least. Shot blocked by Steves. Looking to get it out. A little bit of body there by Brass to push it ahead. Was looking there for Pierce. Pierce sending it all the way in, near side. Gronewegian gonna let it go. And she's just gonna take it out. Take it up near side now by Exner. Exner entering the zone, looking for a centering pass again. Push to the outside, outside, yeah, Exner there. Nimajir looking for a centering pass, pushed out. Almost kept in there by Briska, but it's just gonna jump over a stick. She's gonna slide over to Tomlin. Tomlin looking up ahead for Nimajir. Nimajir gonna lose her balance. And it's gonna go all the way around the boards to O'Brien on the far side. O'Brien thought she was looking for Pierce, trying to beat his Cox, and that's an icing call. No line change for the Hawks. So I believe that's gonna be Darby, or no, Manus gonna have to stay out. I believe the pass was intended for her, but Cox gonna try and get there and beat it, and she doesn't. So the face-off is gonna be to the right of Freeze. 9:09 left to go here in the third. Face-off won by the Hawks and thrown all the way around now by Manus. Manus to Cox, intercepted by Tomlin. Trying to chip it back there was Harms, and she can't really. It's gonna be thrown over to the near side or far side, blue line. Looking for a shot, saved by Freeze, rebound, covered up, but Julia Durr looking to put another one up there on the board for the Gold Wings, but Freeze covers it, and the Hawks don't like it. They're going to give her a little bit of a shove, saying, "Nuh-uh, stay out of our crease even after the whistle's blown." Face-off going to be to the right of Freeze again. This face-off won by the Hawks. Back to the blue line, John's a little move inside-outside and throwing in behind the boards. A little bit of a battle. Todeszczuk gonna come loose. Todeszczuk looking for a centering pass. Believe that was intended for Groningen. Almost trying to get it out for the Hawks, and they do. Johns with it in neutral territory, pushed back in, and they're gonna call it offside. As Tristan Todeszczuk had one skate just over the blue line, the other one not, and they're gonna whistle it down for an offside. Face-off gonna be near us on the near side, outside the Hawks blue line. Face-off gonna be won by the Hawks. Pushed back. John's gonna grab it. And it's pushed up ahead now to Peck. Peck chips it in. It's gonna be a race for it. It's Madsen going in after it, as well as Kish. Madsen gonna turn the other way. Looks like it was Hildebrand looking to say, "Hey, it's a pass here." Thinking of a Goldwing, trying to get a pass over there, doesn't. Chipped in now towards center, a little bit of a fall there. Don't know who it was. It's going to be thrown to the other side, and a little bit of a push there after there as well as the play leaves. It's going to be kept in there though. Madsen, and a cover by Freeze. 27-17 shots in favor of the Gold Wings, as they're also holding a 9-0 lead here with 7:43 left to go in the third period of play. Face off to the right of Freeze again. A little bit of a line change and miscommunication, and the face off going to be won by the Gold Wings. It's going to be passed around to Schnurr, and that's going to go to the hands of the Hawks. It's going to be Steves. Steve looking for Pierce at center ice. Going to lose possession. Barassa trying to get ahead. O'Brien's going to chip it in though. It's going to go all the way around the net to the near side. Trying to get over there, I believe, was Briska. Briska helping Danchilla knock it loose, and it's looking for a long lead pass up to Schnurr. And it's going to be held there. Almost offside, but corrected there by Barassa. And that's going to be Briska in her own territory, passing it up. We got a little bit of a contact there. Couldn't really see it. Barassa, though, the far side, leaving it behind. Trying to leave it behind again for Schnurr, and it's going to be just chipped out by Braun. Tomlin going to have to go back and get it. Pass up ahead now to Danchilla. Danchilla on the near side, leaving it for Exner. Exner a shot. Look for a tip, I believe. Makes his way to just wide of the net. Exner now placing it behind the board there for Nimagiris. A chance of the slide, a little bit of tie up there. Johns had a chance, just got tied up. Now skating around, Nimagiris staying with it. Nimagiris pushing to the outside behind the net. Nimagiris still with it. Look for a pass again to Presley Nimagiris. And Nimagiris gonna have it. Nimagiris has it. The other Nimagiris with her. Pushing it to her. Shot. Rebound! Where is it? It's loose. I don't know where it is. It's pushed out now. A shot from Johns. Blocked by Manis. Manis going to send it up to Cox. Cox going to chip it out to center ice, and there's going to be a race for it now. Johns is Tomlin with her. As Johns going to take it behind her own net, and she's going to throw it up ice. Onside play, and it's going to go back to Manis on neutral territory, and she's going to send it back in. Johns passing it up ahead just a little bit to Todeszczuk. A little bit of a tie up there. And a little bit of contact, and there's going to be an arm up here. So the Gold Wings are going to go on the power play. But going to keep it back in their own zone to start something maybe is Madsen. Looking to pass it ahead. Nimagiris, and there's going to be the whistle for the penalty. It's going to be an interference call. And that's going to go to Madison, or Casey O'Brien. And that one is brought to you by Terrico. Again, Terrico going to present this power play here to the right of Freeze. Face-off won by the Hawks. Gonna be passed back. Norwegian looking for a pass across, and it doesn't. Todesjuk doesn't make its way there. They're gonna throw it down low. Madsen looking at going after it. Looking for who that is, who has it. But it's gonna be thrown across. Todesjuk looking for a pass back towards the blue line to Norwegian. It's gonna go just over 6. Todesjuk near side, throwing it up ahead there. Briska has Madsen with her. Briska still gonna curl back, hold it near the ringette line. Had a 1-2 shot. It's gonna be flipped out towards center. That one's gonna be stopped though. Barras gonna bring it in, calling it onside. Barras shot blocked and saved by Freeze. Pat gonna go in after it, and it's gonna be just chipped out to neutral territory again. But Pierce gonna go after it. It's gonna be thrown over now. Kish throwing it over to Barasa. Barasa looking to get it through center. Can't. Pierce gonna throw it back in. 50 seconds left to the power play presented by Terrico. Sorry. Kish with it, and it's gonna be whistled and offside with 4:03 left to go in the third. Shots are now 31-17 in favor of the Gold Wings. And 43 seconds to the Terrico power play for the Gold Wings. Face-off won by the Hawks. And it's going to be turned back for Victor, and she's just going to rifle it out. Barasa going to take it behind her own net, maybe try and wind it up again. Barasa still with it. Going to hold it and pass it to the far side there for Exner. Exner going to enter up, pass over to Kish through the middle. Pass over to Johns on the near side. Johns, a little bit of a tie-up. It's going to come loose. Pass from Kish over to Tomlin. Tomlin looking for Kish again. It's going to be cleared there by Chase Braun. And Patterson just going to throw it behind the net for Tomlin to get to. We're back to even strengths now. Tomlin, though, bringing it up near side over center. O'Brien out of the box. Oh, and Tomlin, a bit of a reverse hit, feels like. That's what I'd call that one. That's going to be pushed all the way around. Clausen, though, trying to keep it there. Gets in the rough skates there. Trying to push it ahead. O'Brien trying to make her way through. And it's not going to get there, but it's going to go to the stick of Darby here at center ice. And she's going to take it in near side. Darby looking for a shot. Deflected it off the stick of McNichol. Trying to keep it there. Oh, and a little bit of a tumble here. Johns taking down O'Brien. Well, she lost balance. And a 2-on-1 now for the Gold Wings. McNichol, a shot high and wide of the net. And it's going to be flipped up. O'Brien trying to find Cox. A little bit of a cycle of losing where it was there quickly. And it's going to be pushed in. Dan Chilla dumping it in. And Warnick going to rifle it all the way around the boards. Turnover now. Schnurr looking for a little bit of a spot. Can't get the shot away. It's loose. And now it's whistled down. Freeze making the save as it was all around the near side crease of Freeze. And she's able to track it down and glove it down for the whistle. 2:11 left to go here in the third. And what are we going to have here? A face-off at center ice. And apparently it was in the back of the net. It's 10-0 now, Gold Wings. Unsure who scored it. But somehow finds the back of the net. Thrown in the Gold Wings zone now. Looking for a center. And Patterson going to glove it down. 2 minutes left to go. And apparently it is a 10-0 lead here for the Gold Wings. Didn't see it hit the back of the net. I didn't even see it cross the goal line. I saw it. Freeze had it. Face off to the right of Patterson. Thrown around there by Gronewegian. Trying to chip it ahead. It was Dan Chilla with the goal, and Dan Chilla on it now. Looking for a cut to the middle. And it's going to be turned away. 3 Wings helping that out. Victor going to shoot all the way around. I believe she's trying to get to Steve's. But it was on the stick of Hildebrand. Turned all the way near side. Going in after it's Warnick. Or no, that was Clausen, sorry. McNichol with it in their own zone. Gonna pass it behind for Briska. Briska pass up to Danchilla. Intercepted there. And it was intercepted by Pierce. Hits her stick and she's trying to take it back in. Hops over. Down to a minute 7 left to go here in the third. Pierce still with it. And someone loses their balance there. Minute left now. And another chance. The Gold Wings going to enter the zone. And it's going to be pass all the way around. Pass looking for Pierce. No icing on the call. I guess Pierce got a little piece of it. And it's going to be Barrasso with it. Lead pass up to Nimajir. Then a chance again. 2-on-1. Madsen looking for a shot, I believe. Doesn't make his way to the net. Now Pierce going to throw it to the near side boards. Out of the zone. Going after it's Mia Brass. Mia Brass gets possession of it. Brass, a shot. Gloved down by Patterson. 19.8 seconds left to go here in what has been a Gold Wings flying high game. The Hawks, though, were always trying to make their way back. Just couldn't find the back of the net on Macy Patterson as she's been standing her ground. And it's already dirt on it now. Heading through the middle ice there. Through the blue line. Going to be thrown in. Barrasso with it. Coming out to center. Not going to make his way. 5 seconds left. Trying to get one at least back before, and that's not going to do it. A little bit of a whistle, and that's going to do it here for the game between the Weyburn Gold Wings and the Pembina Valley Hawks in the game 11 of the Capital Plains Showcase. Again, Weyburn winning 10-0 in the final. Your stat lines, the Gold Wings 31 shots on net, and Pembina Valley Hawks getting 19. And if I had to say Macy Patterson, player of the game, or maybe someone else. I believe someone got a hat trick in this game, maybe. Unsure of that. But it's going to be the traditional handshake line for both sides. Zamboni is going to come out. We're going to get clean ice. And then we're going to go to a Westman Wildcats going on against the hosting team of the Central Plains Capitals. I appreciate everyone coming to watch, and we will see you next time on gshowproductions.uscreen.io.